Hi, everyone, and welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories with Missy Lane. Tonight we're going to read an old favorite. It's written by Ted Arnold, and it's called Parts. And it was actually recommended by my friend Mason down in Orlando, Florida. So hello to you, Mason, and thanks for the recommendation. You're right, it is a good one. So in this story, this little boy is kind of nervous. He's getting kind of worried because things are starting to happen to him, and he's not sure what's going on. He thinks he's falling apart. Right? So let's read it together and find out more about what's going on with this kid. And if he really truly is falling apart, or if it's kind of normal what he's going through. I just don't know what's going on or why it has to be, but every day it's something worse. What's happening to me? I think it was 3 days ago I first became aware that in my comb were caught a couple pieces of my hair. Now that's happened to me before, boys and girls. I don't know if it's happened to you yet, but sometimes when I'm brushing or combing my hair, some of it will fall out and I'll kind of gather it from my brush, right? And I'll have a clump. And that's what he discovers. He's like, my hair's falling out. But really it happens to everybody. I stared at them, amazed, and more than just a bit appalled, to think that I was only 5 and starting to go bald. Then later on, I don't recall exactly when it was, I lifted up my shirt and found this little piece of fuzz. I stared at it, amazed, and wondered, what's this all about? But then I understood. It was my stuffing coming out. Do we really have stuffing inside of our bodies? Is his stuffing really coming out? No, because we're humans. We're not a stuffed animal. We don't have stuffing. The little piece of fuzz he found was probably from his shirt or something, maybe a fuzzy from his sock somehow got in there. Next day, when I was outside playing with the water hose, I saw that little bits of skin were peeling from my toes. And sometimes that can happen too if we have dry skin, right? And often it's just our skin sheds on a daily basis. Sometimes we might see pieces of it, especially if our skin is dry. I stared at them, amazed, and then I gave a little groan to think that pretty soon I might be peeled down to the bone. Oh, then yesterday, before my bath, as I took off my clothes, a chunk of something gray and wet fell right out of my nose. Ew! Boys and girls, what could that be? Yeah, sometimes we have, different colored drainage and snot that comes out of our nose. So maybe that was just a gigantic booger. But it's freaking him out, right? I stared at it, amazed, and thought, I should be feeling pain. Well, wouldn't you if you just lost a little piece of your brain? So that's silly, huh? He thinks it's a piece of his brain that fell out. And really, it was just snot. So now, today, I'm sitting here enjoying Dr. Seuss, and suddenly I realize a tooth is coming loose. I wiggle it, amazed, dismayed, too horrified to speak. Without my teeth, how can I eat? Already I feel weak. Now I'm really worried. I'm as scared as I can be. Because finally what's happening is very clear to see. The glue that holds our parts together isn't holding me. He feels like he's just falling apart, right? But there is no glue that holds our bodies together because, again, we're human and we're not made of glue, right? Our muscles attach our body parts. And now I'm thinking to myself, what's next in line to go? Might be my ears, might be my eyeballs. How's a kid to know? One day I might be playing ball and have my arm fall off. Or maybe I could lose my head if I suddenly cough. Quite soon I'll be in pieces, in a pile without a shape. Thank goodness, Dad keeps lots and lots and lots of masking tape. What? You forgot to tell me that teeth fall out? And when they do, some brand new teeth will soon begin to sprout? My hair, my skin, and everything, there's nothing I should fear? So all of me is normal? Phew! That's really good to hear. He's not so worried anymore, right? Mom and Dad said, oh yeah, that's kind of normal, son. You're going to be okay. Oh, then tell me, what's this yellow stuff I got out of my ear? Do you know what that is, boys and girls? And sometimes it happens to all of us. Yeah, that's ear wax. That's why we have to, every once in a while, more than every once in a while, clean out our ears very gently with a Q-tip. We'll have Mom and Dad help us with that. All right, so that was Parts by Ted Arnold. And if you like that story, you can read his other one called More Parts, Even More Parts. All right, we're going to sing our 2 lullabies before we say goodnight. So Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, followed by God Bless the Moon. If you have a star and a moon that you've made at home, go ahead and get it, take it out, and we'll kind of sway back and forth. If you don't have one of these, that's okay. We're going to do the signs to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star too. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And then for moon, if you're not going to use your moon, you can make the C shape, right? Because the moon is sometimes a crescent. So this is sign for moon. You're going to kind of point it up to the sky. I see the moon and the moon sees me. God bless the moon and God bless me. And God bless you boys and girls at home. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again real soon on 5-Minute Bedtime Stories with Missy Lane. Good night.